The doctor is in!
Dr. Demento, 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 Dr. Demento.
Wind up your turntables, Dimensions and Dementites. It's time for the Dr. Demento Show, coming to you from under the smokeberry trees on Rhino Records. Yes, Dimensions and Dementites, it's time for a session of laugh and wax therapy with some of the all-time favorites from the Dr. Demento Show. Damascus is here.
Hi, everyone.
And he'll be singing his Subaru song a little bit later. We'll have Barnes and Barnes and Freddie Blassie and the Wild Man. I'll even sing a song myself. But right now, all aboard for Dementia with the tunes.
Push a razor blade into your nose. Whip your partner with a rubber hose. Spit at the band, cause that's the way it goes. Do the punk polka. Drink a little beer and drink a little scotch. Turn around and kick your neighbor in the crotch. It's no fun if you just stand and watch. Do the punk polka. Jump, 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 jump up and down in place. Jab a safety pin into your face. Excuse me while I leave the human race to do the punk polka. Nothing but death, nothing but death, nothing but death and destruction. Bad breath, armpits, terminal acne, nothing but death for me. If I find I've had too much to drink, I will go and vomit in the sink. I feel just like the missing link when I do the punk polka. Jump, 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 jump up and down in place. Jab a safety pin into your face. Excuse me while I leave the human race to do the punk polka. Looking for a snack to eat. They can't even keep the beat. Three drunk newts. Three drunk newts. Three stone newts. Three stone newts. High as kites. Yes, high as kites. They rumble in the parking lot. They scored a lid of seedless pot. Really hope they don't get caught. Three stone newts.
Yo.
Three stone newts. Three wild newts. Three wild newts. Causing a scene. They're rowdy and mean. They licky, sticky, loopy juice. They're off to punish and abuse. Look out, cause they're on the loose. Three wild newts. Three wild newts. Look at their tails. Aren't they pretty? Look at their tails. Itty bitty. Wish I had a tail. But I don't. Tell you a tale about a trio of hot newts on parade. They had Saturday newt fever, and they was burning. But they got a little too hot. Dig.
they rot. See how they rot. Left out in the noonday sun, dry and stiff and too well done. That's the end of their newt fun. 3 dead newts. 3 dead newts. 3 dead newts. They're gone now. They lived life too hard. Yeah. Bye, newts. Goodbye. Sleep good. Pleasant dreams. Yeah!
All the way from Lou
Mania, Barnes and Barnes with 3 drunk newts on the Dr. Demento show.
Kind of gets to you, doesn't it? And before that, the tunes with the punk polka. Here's the Yiddish people.
Oi boy, happy baby, oi baba boy, boy, boy. Now what you hear is not some crap, it's me and my buddies doing a rap. We may be old, but we are not feeble. We go by the name of the Yiddish people. My name is Max and I will save all tax. I'm the world's best CPA. I don't mean to boast, I don't mean to brag, but me you will never pay. I own hotels, motels, condominiums, property, Beverly Hills, even in the slums. Let me introduce you to the hippest dude on the scene. Would you believe he goes by the name of Frankie Frankfelstein? Do it, Frank, now. Do it, Frank, now.
What are you waking person for? I'm sleeping here already.
Hey, Schlemiel, it's your turn.
Hi, I got an old lady here, the name is Sadie, and I wouldn't call her a shrimp. And we go at people oftentimes confuse her with a Goodyear blimp. I got a son who's a doctor, one who's a lawyer, and one who's a total bum. He bought a condo on 3 Mile Island. Oi, how could he be so dumb? Now I got him bar mitzvah, I put him through college, even took a second job at night. After all I did for all my kids, do you think they even right? Now let me introduce you to the schmo with all the dough. It's no big deal, he's just a schlemiel whose name's Gefilte Joe. Take it away, Ursula.
Have you ever been to Iran's to eat and the food that tastes like dreck? She uses so much oil, you think she fight for her peck. She makes chopped liver that runs like a river and the matzo ball's ready ate. And every time you blink your eye, she puts more food on your plate. So you tell her that your stuffed is a goose and she says, that's okay. Say, what do I care if you don't eat? So I slaved in the kitchen all day.
Everybody sing hotels, motels, condominiums. I own property in Beverly Hills and I own it in the slums. Hobby, bobby, boogie, woogie, smoggy, we don't stop till we stop with a bobby. Oi, boy, hobby, bobby, bobby, hi, baba, boy, boy, boy. Hobby, bobby, boogie, woogie, smoggy, we don't stop till we stop with a bobby.
Ooh, my little hungry one, hungry one. Open up a package of my bologna. Ooh, I think the toast is done. The toast is done. Top it with a little of my bologna. Never gonna stop, eat it up. Such a tasty snack, I always eat too much and throw up. But I'll soon be back for my bologna. Spread it on the mustard now. Show me how. Spread it on a little of this bologna. Hoping that we don't run out. Don't run out. If we do, I'm sure that I'll miss bologna. Never gonna stop. Eat it up. Such a tasty snack, I always eat too much and throw up. But I'll soon be back for my bologna. My bologna. now. I'm the city's biggest balloon buyer, walking down the shopping aisles, filling up my basket with Oscar Mayer. Never gonna stop, eat it up. Such a tasty snack, I always eat too much and throw up. But I'll soon be back for my, woo! My Bologna. My Bologna. My Bologna. My Bologna.
Weird Al Yankovic and the song he recorded in the restroom at his college radio station. I love that echo. And the discoid dementia of the Yiddish people on the Dr. Demento show. You've seen a lot of those commercials on television for Japanese automobiles and their workmanship and their mileage. Well, here's a song about something they don't tell you about in those commercials. And here's Damascus to sing it for you.
Making love in a Subaru, that's what I want to do with you. We can always feel around the steering wheel. There seems to be so much that we can do. An alibi that I will not allow is when you tell me that you don't know how. 'Cause it's just like being in bed. All your clothing you must shed. You can stick them in the glove box for now. Don't try to tell me it's a sin. Just lie back, I'll put a hickey on your chin. When you act this indiscreet, creating so much body heat, the tachometer will nearly start to spin. And now let us lie between the sheets and thank heaven for reclining bucket seats. Don't touch that for goodness sake, you'll release the parking brake. We'll both start to roll down the street. Yipes! Now I'm gonna try to lock your door. Wait a minute, now I'm feeling sore. It's not that I'm not able, something's sticking in my navel. Oh my gosh, it's the 4 on the floor. Ouch! Pigeons overhead flying high, hovering above us in the sky. Now I'm feeling ill at ease. Oh my darling, would you please close the sunroof? Something just fell in my eye. Yuck! You say that something's pinching at your feet. Hey, look what you just found, oh ain't that neat? It's my roach clip and my bong. They've been missing for so long. All this time they must have been beneath the seat. Now you're suffocating and I'm waterlogged. All the windows are beginning to get fogged. So my dear, with your consent, I'll open up the flow-through vent. I only hope it also isn't clogged. There are other things that we can do, but only if you're tired of getting scratched. Honk the horn real good and you'll wake the neighborhood, and they'll have a marvelous view. Making love in a Subaru, my friend, making love in a Subaru.
Religion and politics often make some people lose all perspective and give way to ranting and raving and carrying on like emotional children. They either refuse to discuss it with reason or else they prefer argumentum ad hominem, which is a hell of a way to conduct a discussion. Well, anyhow, not long ago, I was talking about the elections and how the campaigns were ignoring the issues and sticking instead to invective and personal crap that had nothing to do with the substantive problems of running a government, which is all true, as you know, if you followed the speeches and so-called debates of the candidates. Anyhow, one of the guys I was talking with said not a word in the whole conversation except at the end when he suddenly chuckled and said we were all full of shit and why didn't we go live in Russia or China if that was the way we all hated the United States of America. Next thing you know, the whole blooming discussion was more like a brawl and the epithets flew thick and fast and the noise was incredible. Someone said son of a bitch and I think he said bastard. I couldn't be sure. It was also confusing. Well, anyhow, I was attempting to get it all back on a rational level. I tried, for example, to talk to the one who had started it all and I asked him just what did he mean we were all full of shit? Was he making a statement of fact as he knew it and where was his documentation to back up his claim? I think Socrates would have been proud of the way I refuted his argument. That is, I tried to refute it, but all he could offer by way of rebuttal was more of the same about how we were all full of shit, but he wouldn't say why. He just kept on repeating it, that and the part about Russia and China and communist dupes, and I'll have to confess that I got a bit angry and told him to stuff his ideas up his, which you don't have to tell me is hardly a way to convince anyone in an argument. Then he got salty and threatened to give me a punch in the mouth if I didn't shut up, and I really got hot, and the others did too, and we all beat the shit out of Mr. Conservative, and after all, he had only himself to be blamed. This is still a free country, and anyone telling a fellow like me, brother, you're full of shit, better be good and ready to answer politely when asked if he'd care to say why.
Religion and politics here on this Rhino recording of Royal Dementia. That kind of gets to you too, doesn't it, Dimensions and Dementites? That's Scott Beach with Religion and Politics and Making Love in a Subaru by Damascus. Well, here's somebody I don't think you'd care to get in an argument with. Fred Blassie and friends.
The record of the century, Pencil Neck Geek. Enjoy the record in my new album. So good night, good luck, and good riddance, you Pencil Neck Geeks. Enjoy it.
Back when I was a kid, life was going swell. Till something happened. Blew everything to hell. That night my daddy stumbled in, all pale and weak. Said a woman up the block just gave birth to a geek. Mom said, sell it to the circus. What the heck? Dad said, nope, this one's a pencil neck. And if there's one thing lower than a sideshow freak, it's a gritty, scum-sucking pencil neck geek. You see, if you take a pencil that won't hold lead, looks like a pipe cleaner attached to a head, add a buggy whip body with a brain that leaks, you got yourself a grit-eating pencil neck geek. Pencil neck geek, grit-eating freak, scum-sucking pea-head with a lousy physique. He's a one-man, no-gut losing streak. Nothing but a pencil neck geek. Pencil neck geek. Soon the geeks were popping up all over town. You couldn't hardly sneeze without knocking one down. After a nice juicy steak, if you need a toothpick, just reach for a geek. They'll do the trick. One day we cut one up for fish bait. Learned our lesson just a little bit late. Soon as the geek hit the drink, the water turned red. Next day, sure enough, all the fish were dead. Pencil neck geek, grit-eating freak, scum-sucking pea-head with a lousy physique. He's a one-man, no-gut losing streak. Nothing but a pencil neck geek. Most any night, you know where I can be found. Yeah, stomping some geek's head into the ground. So keep the faith, cause in Blassie you can trust. I won't give up till the last geek bites the dust. Pencil neck geek, grit-eating freak, scum-sucking pea-head with a lousy physique. He's a one-man, no-gut losing streak. Nothing but a pencil neck geek. They say these geeks come a dime a dozen. I'm looking for the guy who's supplying the dimes. It's gonna be real hard times for all of these grit-eating, scum-sucking, boot-licking, drop-kicking, gut-grinding, nail-biting, glue-sniffing, scab-picking, butt-scratching, egg-hatching, sleazy, smelly, pepper-bellied, dirty, lousy, rotten, stinking freaks. Nothing but a pencil neck geek. Pencil neck geek. Pencil neck geek. Pencil neck geek. Okay.
Not too shabby, Mr. Blassie. Let's go for one more.
Hey, I'm Blassie.
Right, I realize that. I just thought perhaps we could improve on the
You know something,
take,
engineer?
Yeah.
I've been wondering about you all afternoon.
Yeah.
Here it is, the middle of summer, and you're sitting there with that thick collar all the way up to your chin.
Yeah, I realize.
I wonder. Here, let's get a good look at you. I know it. I know it. I know it.
Hey, watch it. Fred. Watch it, Fred. That deck holds 10,000 volts.
Plug you in and see how you like it.
No.
Come on, geek. Boogie.
nothing but a pencil neck geek.
I'm now 16 and I got my own car. I cruise around but I don't get far. They still won't let me in the bars. I gotta get a fake ID. I gotta get a fake ID. All the girls we know dig older guys, so we bought beards for our disguise. But they still don't fall for our brilliant lies. We gotta get fake IDs. We gotta get fake IDs. No beer, no booze, we're doomed to lose. Gotta get a fake ID. Gotta get a fake ID. False identification.
Well, I burn my bra and I lick my lips and I wear short skirts and I roll my hips. But the only guys I meet are dips. I gotta get a fake ID. I gotta get a fake ID. No beer, no booze. I'm doomed to lose.
Gotta get a fake ID. Gotta get a fake ID.
I drink beer and I drink gin. There's no bar I can't get in. I wish I were 16 again, so I could get a fake ID. So I could get a fake ID. Oh beer, oh booze, I'm doomed to lose. Oh beer, oh booze.
Gotta get a fake ID. Gotta get a fake ID. Yeah.
Barnes and Barnes on the Dr. Demento Rhino Records Show. Gotta get a fake ID with musical Mike's hand music and vocals by Damascus and Sulu and yours truly. I'll be back to sing Shaving Cream on track 7. But now the wondrous Ruth Wallace to sing a sophisticated sea shanty.
This song has been censored. This song has been censored. This song.
Censored? What are you talking about? Take that! Take that!
Ouch! The doctor hit me. What does the doctor think he's doing? I'm going to go tell Wild Man Fisher.
Of all the dinghies that sail the sea, Davies is the only one for me. Ever since we met, my life has never been a bore. 'Cause when he leaves the ship, he brings his dinghy to the shore. And then we meet there on the sand, and confidentially, his dinghy does more good upon the land than on the sea. Of all the dinghies that sail the sea, Davies is the only one for me. Some gobs climb the rigging fast, and some just climb it slow. And some gobs, when they climb the rigging, holler out, heave-ho! Some just sail right into port and sail right out again. But when Davy drops his anchor, you can tell the boys from men. Of all the dinghies that sail the sea, Davies is the only one for me. Dave, he really knows the proper way to steer his craft. There's one sailor really knows his forecastle from his aft. He tells me that a sailor's life is really a delight. For years he slept on waves, he says that's why he rocks all night. Of all the dinghies that sail the sea, Davy's is the only one for me. Davy says his dinghy has been in so many ports. He's loved a lot of ladies and he's stormed a lot of forts. You'd think with just a little dinghy it could not be done, but Davy mans that dinghy like the man behind a gun. Now other sailors bring me things from Spain and Biarritz. Some are too big and some are too small, the darn things just don't fit. But Davy has the knack, that's why I give him such a hug. 'Cause whenever he gives me something it fits snug as a bug in a rug. All the dinghies that sail the sea, Davy's is the only one for me. Someday we'll wed and then I'll keep him under key and lock. And also we will keep his little dinghy in my dock. 'Cause Davy's so attached to it that this is what he said: I hope I never lose my dinghy, I'd rather lose my head.
On a midnight drive with two buddies and I turned and I looked at my friends. I said with a frown, you can roll 'em all down, 'cause somebody has just broke wind. Well, they did their best to deny and protest. They hadn't started no breeze. But I said just the same, I know I ain't to blame, and yet somebody is cutting the cheese. Well, we argued a while through the midnight miles, and we stopped at a little cafe. An old waitress in jeans said, our specialty's beans. We said, take them things away. Well, she must have overheard our joking words about the crime with no confession. 'Cause when we looked up from our coffee cups, oh, you should have seen her expression. Well, we made some tries to apologize if we'd said something that might offend. She said, no, dear, I hear a lot worse in here, but it sounds like you met our friend. And as she spoke, the whole cafe crowded around. Well, 10 years it's been since he walked in. Just remembering gives me a chill. Right over there he sat, wearing a 10-gallon hat. His buddies called him Big Bill. Well, he ate our beans till he busted his jeans. Then he waddled on out to the car. And from what I heard, and I believe every word, them boys didn't drive very far. Things got strange as the atmosphere changed. They all started gasping for breath. With looks that would kill, they turned to Big Bill, said, Bill, you're gassing us to death. But he wouldn't quit it. He wouldn't even admit it. And that got him incredibly peeved. And when they got the next whiff, they was right by a cliff, and that's where they gave Big Bill the heave.
Oh, the wind, how it blows, where it starts, no one knows.
Well, he never was found, but he might be around. We can't be sure where he went, 'cause drivers out there, sometimes they swear that often they pick up his scent. So have another cup before you get up, and say a little prayer to your maker. 'Cause though it was unwanted, tonight you was haunted by the phantom windbreaker.
Drift along in the air. Now the phantoms everywhere.
Ah, hold your nose, Dimensions and Dementites. The Phantom Windbreaker, Red Bovine on the Dr. Demento Show. I need some of that smogberry perfume to clean the air after that one. Here's Mark Zidiak with a song about some more mysterious chemicals. Frosty, the Dope Man.
was a turned-on dude by trade, with a hashish pipe and a bag of grass and 2 keys he made the grade. Oh, Frosty the dope man was a pusher man, they say. Well, he sold some snow and the kiddies know how it's cut and how it's made. There must have been some magic in that old brown joint they found, for when they lit the bugger up, they began to dance around. But Frosty the dope man was as rich as he could know, and the kiddies say he can wheel and deal way down in Mexico. Look at Frosty plant those weird-looking seeds. He'll get you anything that you need. Frosty the dope man knew the kids were into grass, so he said, smoke up and you'll get really messed up with all this dynamite stash. Well, down through the village, where you'll find all the heads, dealing here and there in Washington Square, saying, you wanna buy some reds? Well, he went down to the streets of town, right to the plainclothes cop, but he only sold a little bit when he heard him holler, stop! But Frosty the dope man couldn't stop to socialize, so he waved so long, saying it'll be long before you get any special buys. Look at Frosty plant those weird-looking seeds. He'll get you anything that you need.
My name is Larry. My name is Larry. I have a mother. Her name is Mother. Hi, Mother. Hi. I love you, Mother. I always love you, Mother. My name is Larry. My name is Larry. I have a sister. Her name is Joyce. My name is Larry. I have a grandfather. His name is Grandpa. Hi, Grandpa. Remember, Grandpa, when I used to go over to the house and you wouldn't let me go into the kitchen with the rest of the family? Remember that, Grandpa? Oh, listen, Larry, you be a nice boy and stay away from us. When we want you to come over, I'll get a hold of your mother and I'll call her up and you can come over, okay? My name is Larry. My name is Larry. I have an uncle. His name is Bob. Hi, Bob. Bob, I like you, Bob, and you're an artist, and I like you a lot. Larry, I like you a lot, too. You're a nice boy. My name is Larry. My name is Larry. I have an auntie. Her name is Becky. Hi, Auntie Becky. Hi, Larry. My name is Larry. My name is Larry. I have an auntie. Her name is Annie Estelle. Hi, Annie Estelle. Hi. My name is Larry. My name is Larry. I have a brother. His name is David. Hi, David. David. You know, I talked about you on my album on the Wild Man Fisher story. And could you say a few words? I am a certified public accountant. And my brother Larry is the worst singer, one of the worst singers there ever was. And I cannot see how in the world, with knowing him, anything is possible. Knowing him. Because I used to hear him sing all day long. My name is Larry. My name is Larry. I have a cousin. His name is Harvey. Hi, Harvey. My name is Larry. 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 My name is Larry.
Ah, the song of universal humanity distilled to its purest elements. Wild Man Fisher, my name is Larry on Dr. Demento's Dementia Royale.
Dr. Demento.
You remember the Monster Mash? Well, Bobby Pickett doesn't have to mash monsters anymore. He's riding a starship to outer dementia. With his partner Peter Ferrara, here they are with Star Direct.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Booby Prize. Its 5-year mission: to sell T-shirts, toy phasers, plastic communicators, and anything else we can think of. To seek out new life in old plots and complications. To boldly go where everyone has gone before. Star Trek. Captain's log, stardate 6935.2. We are in orbit around the planet Schwartz.
Engineering the Captain Jerk. Engineering the Captain Jerk.
Jerk here. What is it, Snotty?
Captain, the warp drive mechanisms are generating excess antimatter. The pods are overloading now. If it continues at this rate, I can't be responsible for the safety of the ship.
Don't have a spaz, Snotty.
But the whole ship's gonna blow itself to pieces, Jim.
I want answers, mister.
Well, I tried shoving a wiener on the warp drive, but it didn't do a bit of good. By the by, would you have a wee bit of mustard up on the bridge?
Mr. Schlock?
No mustard, Captain.
Analysis, Schlock?
It would appear that Lieutenant Snot is about to eat a wiener without mustard.
As always, your logic is impeccable, Mr. Schlock. However, I was referring to the emergency in the ship's warp drive.
I would say that the program is at too early a stage to permit solving any serious difficulties, Jim.
Recommendation?
Suggest you wait for further plot complication before undertaking corrective measures.
Logical, Mr. Schlock. Perfectly logical. Dr. McCoy?
I'm a doctor, not a scriptwriter. Warning, this is a plot complication. Warning, this is a plot complication. Warning.
Plot complication showing up on ship's sensors now, Captain. I'm switching to visual.
What is it, Mr. Schlock?
Computer data is coming in now, Captain. It's just what we need. A colossal negative space wedgie of great power coming right at us at warp speed.
Mr. Lulu, commence evasive actions.
Yes, Captain Jerk.
Evasive actions ineffective, Captain. The wedgie is turning with us and closing rapidly. Estimated time of impact, approximately 16.9 seconds. 15.
Bridge to engineering.
14,
Snot here, Captain.
13,
What's not there, Snotty?
12,
I said snot here.
Snotty, give me full power. Get us out of here fast.
I cannot do it. The toilets are backed up into the warp drive. It'll take time to make repairs.
Time? Mr. Schlock?
1. Wipe out. Readings are off the scale, Captain. I have not encountered this phenomenon before.
Damage report. Lieutenant Manura?
Well, honey, I'd say we took a shellacking out here.
Fascinating.
What is it, Mr. Schlock?
The force field seems to have passed through us and entered the surface of the planet Schwartz. Yet tricorder readings fail to indicate any such energy from the planet.
Opinion, Mr. Schlock?
Insufficient data, Captain.
Into the elevator, Mr. Schlock. Let's beam down to the planet's surface so I can find an alien to fall in love with before the program's over.
You usually do.
Ain't I something?
Mr. Lulu, you've got the con.
Thank you, Captain Jack.
Elevator, transporter room.
I'm fine, how are you?
Elevator, I said transporter room.
I'm fine, how are you?
Oh, forget it. Elevator to engineering. Beam us down from here, Snotty.
Aye, aye, Captain, you're locked on coordinates now.
Energize, Mr. Snot. Remarkable. There is no record of any such civilization as this on the planet Schwartz.
Look, Schlock, here comes a car, and feast your Vulcan squinties on that driver.
Far out, Captain Jerk.
Want a lift, sailor? As a matter of fact, I do. I'll say goodbye here, Mr. Schlock. Now you'll have what you always wanted, command of the booby prize.
And you'll have what you always wanted.
What's that, Mr. Schlock?
A bleach blonde in red convertible on planet Schwartz.
Ain't I something? Well, say bye-bye to Starfleet Command for me, and I'll see you on Hollywood Squares.
Bye-bye, Jim. I thought he'd never go. Schlock to booby prize.
Snot here, Mr. Schlock.
What's not there, Lieutenant Snot?
I said snot here, Mr. Schlock.
That's Captain Schlock.
Aye?
Make it 1 to beam up.
Bobby Pickett and Peter Ferrara, Star Trek on the Dr. Demento Show. And now we come to the climax of the evening. I mean, this is hot
Censored, censored.
Are you implying that I would sing a dirty song on my show? Why, I wouldn't even play a dirty record on my show. I always wipe them off very carefully and thoroughly before I play them. I will introduce this next number in the classic manner of the old-time cylinder recordings. Baritone solo by Dr. Demento Shaving Cream, Rhino Record.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
A demented song I will sing you, a classic of poetry and wit. Last night when I walked into my bathroom, I stepped in a big pile of shaving cream. Be nice and clean, shave every day and you'll always look keen. Last Monday we went to the playground to try out my new catcher's mitt. I asked you to throw me a fastball, but you threw me a big lump of shaving cream. Be nice and clean, shave every day and you'll always look keen. When I was in France with the army, one day I looked into my kit. I thought I would find me a sandwich, but the darn thing was all full of shaving cream. Be nice and clean, shave every day and you'll always look keen. I once sang this song in Seattle. I thought that my act was a hit, but when I got through with my number, well, down came a shower of shaving cream. Be nice and clean, shave every day and you'll always look keen. Shaving cream, be nice and clean, shave every day and you'll always look keen. Last Saturday I went out jogging. I like to keep physically fit, but when I took off my Adidas, the soles were all covered with shaving cream. Be nice and clean, shave every day and you'll always look keen. Our baby fell out of the window. You'd think that her head would be split. Ouch! But good luck was with her that morning, 'cause she landed in 6 feet of shaving cream. Be nice and clean, Shave every day and you'll always look keen. Here we are in this fancy French restaurant. I hate to be picking a nit, but waiter, I ordered cream vichyssoise, and you brought me a bowl full of shaving cream. Be nice and clean, shave every day, and you'll always look keen. When broadcasting over the radio, there are certain words we must omit, like beep and buzz and bloop bloop bloop. By gosh, we can't even say shaving cream. Be nice and clean, shave every day and you'll always look keen. And now, folks, my song, it is ended. I think it is time I should quit. If any of you feel offended, stick your head in a bucket of shaving cream. Be nice and clean, shave every day, and you'll always look keen. Don't forget to shave!